Hey everybody, Chris with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal in Palm Beach County, Florida. We are headed to a senior living facility right now. We gave an estimate for yesterday. It is a full apartment clean out, and for the most part, it's pretty nice stuff. So we're gonna be bringing a couple of things to the auction. We're gonna be bringing a couple of things to the donation, and then there's 2 items in there we may keep for ourselves, and then there's a couple of things I already know some of the neighbors are gonna want. So we have a lot of sorting to do after the fact, but that's just something that we like to do to keep things going without just going straight to the dump, if we can. Of course, if it started raining out, complete opposite. But we're gonna try to do what we can here. Real quick, I got a couple of speed packs from the moving supply store a couple of months back, and I've been trying not to use them. I only got 5. I usually get 10 at a time, but they're like 20 bucks each, and we were on a little bit of a budget before California. So I want to go ahead and show you what a speed pack looks like, because we haven't used one on the channel in a while. So for anybody new to our channel, a speed pack is a giant box that looks like this, and you can basically stick it on a dolly and fill it up with a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. It can hold easily up to like 300 pounds, and then you just wheel it out to your truck, trailer, whatever, back and forth. Saves you a ton of time, and it just makes things easier energy wise. I did this solo for about 4 years. The one thing that I think really helped keep me going so long without getting tired was the fact that I used tools to my advantage to avoid burnout. So let me go ahead and show you how a speed pack works, and then we're gonna load it up with a bunch of moving blankets, because there's a couple of really cool things we wanna make sure we don't get damaged. And then we're gonna grab a couple of extra supplies like totes and stuff for some interesting glass items and some books that we wanna hang on to. So let's show you that, and then we'll be on our way. Now, the only reason that we have switched to the little Amazon cart is because the one problem with these, it's great that they fold up, don't get me wrong. And they can even fold up not only into this size, but you can fold that in half. So it's a lot narrower. But of course it's cardboard. So if it gets wet, it's screwed. And we chose not to have the cover on the bed pickup anymore, because having this size was more valuable to us, because we could fit more stuff back there or do small jobs. So I looked around. U-line carts are pretty expensive and they're pretty bulky, and I came across this little bugger. This is, I believe it's 32 inches long, 28 inches wide, and I think it's 28 or 30 inches deep. And it has this canvas, which honestly, once this thing gets really beat up and like it's just falling apart, I'm just gonna swap it out for some thin plywood, drill holes and just zip tie it. This whole thing is aluminum. That's why only the bolts are rusting. And I mean, we had something fall on it, but other than that, it's held up pretty well. I've put some decent amount of weight in it. It has 4-inch caster wheels on it, pretty good condition. And overall, it's been working really well for us. So obviously I can't break this down though when I need to, but we've made it work every time. So just trying to find ways to utilize stuff without having to have it be such a big inconvenience. But I did keep a couple of these on hand in case we have a large clean out or a storage room clean out, and this is gonna save us easily. You can just assume if you're using a speed pack on a larger job, especially like a storage unit, just assume it's gonna save you like a half-hour minimum of time. So whatever you pay your guys an hour, and how many of them you have on a job at a time, let's just say you have 2 guys and you pay them $20 an hour each, that's 40 bucks. If this saves you a half hour of time, then you're saving $20. So this costs $20 to buy, and that's just one time. If you're doing that over a span of a week, a month, think about how much money that's gonna save you time-wise. And if you do things solo, you don't have to worry about hourly because you do member draws or a salary. Same concept, it's still gonna save you time and energy, which I would argue is just as important. So that's my tangent on speed packs. Where you can get them from is a little tricky. This is from a moving distribution warehouse in our area. If you don't have one of those near you that you know of, try calling one of your local moving companies and say, hey, where do you guys get your supplies from, like your moving blankets and your boxes? They're either gonna say we get them online and we get them shipped to the warehouse, or they're gonna list off a place that's local. Call that local place and say, hey, do you guys allow the public to come pick up items? of a junk removal business. I don't need an account with you, but I would like to come by and pick up some items from every now and then and try to set something up with them. If you want to try to buy this from another website, you kind of just gotta look up moving speed pack with a K, not a CK, or you can try looking up cargo boxes and try to find something similar size. Just be careful not to get the big square ones, because then it's not going to fit through the doors. This fits through doors like a household door, so you want to make sure whatever you get is shorter than at least 30 inches. That way you can fit through most doors. Here we are. Everything goes. Might keep some of the posters. The couple we met, the son and wife, was here yesterday, and they said they went through everything. Everything in here goes 100%. So the mother was this place, but the father is the one that wrote the music for all of these Broadway shows and plays and movies. So that was him. And then the wife was I believe a singer or an actor that was also involved in a lot of these movies. And then the couple that we met, the son and the wife, they met on Broadway. So all these movies they were a part of. I have seen about half of them. Some of them were a little past my time, but yeah, this is everything. So a lot of cool little interesting things like these lamps, and we'll try to get most of it donated, if not brought to other sources. All that in the bathroom. All the medical equipment, which like the shower chair and the walker when they're in better condition. Possibly not these because they're rusted, but usually if they're in really good condition, we're gonna start putting a post on next door and offering to drop it off for free for anybody who's in need of it. That's something that we just never knew what to do with, because like you can sometimes bring them to like Goodwill or Faith Farm or Habitat, but a lot of the times in our area they don't take them for some reason. They're like, oh, we have too many, they don't get like bought enough. And I was like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with it? I can't sell it. I can put it out at the curb, and like our neighbors have grabbed a couple of them. Yeah, that thing will be fun. I'm trying to figure out how this thing comes apart. So like we don't know what to do with it. So we're just gonna start posting them on Nextdoor, get involved with the community. That's something we learned from JunkCon. And just say, hey, if anyone needs a walker or wheelchair, this is what we have currently. Let me know what you want and I'll drop it off to you if you are local to my city. And it has to be on our time. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. So this is pretty much it.